But no ordinary Cub. This adder won in the colours of the United States Navy of the war years. The US Navy and Marine Corps operated about 230 65 horsepower Cubs, like this one, mainly for training, but they also had air ambulance models. And the NE-1 and NE-2 were used as communications aircraft by naval air stations. The Marines also used some NE-1s for observation duties in the Pacific.
But this is not actually how most NE-1s would have looked. About 250 NE-1s and NE-2s were ordered, and most were in the standard J3 Cub colour scheme, yellow, sometimes with a black lightning bolt along the fuselage, and very simple US Navy markings applied on the top. This one, though, is painted in a camouflage scheme used by some other US Navy types of the era, and a small proportion of NE-1s and NE-2s. And it represents the fact that some NE-1s played an important role supporting coastal defence operations, including anti-submarine evidence and airship unit coordination along the western coast of the United States.
The second, rather more sensibly, retained its undercarriage and managed to hook back up to the blimp on its 8th test flight. Not surprisingly, this was not a project destined to reach a successful conclusion, and it was cancelled in May 1944. The Commemorative Air Force based at Plessis-Belleville, northeast of Paris, and it is in the colours and has been since 2023 of an NE-1 known as Little Blue Cloud, and it's making a tour of British air shows this summer, originally instigated by some British members of the CAF's Dallas-Fort Worth wing whose R4D, ready for duty, visited Britain last year. And it's basing out of Duxford. This is its first appearance, and their chief pilot, Jean-Yves Cessy, at the controls of the Commemorative Air Force French wing J3C-65 Cub.